It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets playing host to the LA Clippers. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Brooklyn's got it.
Screen, I got your help.
Here comes the screen. Irving. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant, that's his first personal foul.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at three here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Second to three, got it. Off the mark. 2 for 3 on this trip. Durant across the timeline. Down 2. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
The assist from number 21, Patrick Beverley.
Irving to Durant. Jordan. Durant lets it fly. It goes down. He improvises and scores. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
To Durant. Throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
The assist from number 11,
Leonard.
Kyrie Irving.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Works it. Goes to the left side. From long range. Can't get the bounce. That'll get out of bounds off of Irving. Leonard. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Irving to Jordan. Clippers have got it. Count it. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Leonard to Paul George. For 3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Missed a wide open look.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. To George. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
finishes strong.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Leonard flushes it home. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
The pass set it all up.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
Clippers have the basketball. Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Durant. Irving. Kyrie Irving. 2 for 3 now here in the first. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
And Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Kyrie Irving for 2. Jumper's good.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Leonard on fire to start this one. 4 threes in this first quarter alone.
And I love this offense in the playbook. It's called give him the ball and get out the way.
Rises for the slam. That's the end of the quarter. The Clippers are out in front. The shooting in that first quarter was white hot. It's got to be hard to think these teams can keep up that pace in the second.
I don't know if I'm watching an all-star game or a regular season game, because I'm telling you right now, Ed, if it was the regular season, which it is, by the way, you probably want to see some teams play some defense.
George buries it.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you, or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes, or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Kevin Durant lets it fly. Kevin Durant, terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
To Leonard. Beyond the arc for 3. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard to Paul George. And the basket good at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Durant, tough matchup against George. The screen sets him up for 2. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer, no. He's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
To George. Leonard. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Durant to the basket, but he can't finish. The follow won't go either. The crossover Gets inside and the slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Durant against Paul George. Has a chance. A shot by Durant that's no good. To Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Paul George to Beverly. Short jumper off the mark. Durant with the basketball up top. Trailing by 11. Takes it coast to coast and the strong finish at the rim. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
To Beverly. Durant. Irving gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, and he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college. But the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Irving had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard to George. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Here's Irving into the front court. His team down 9.
Coming through. Hey, watch this screen left.
To Durant. Good look that time, but off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist.
Flushes down the slam.
The assist from number 7, Kevin Durant.
Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish, and the first half has come to an end. First half comes to an end. The Clippers have the lead. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard to Paul George. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Trying to cash in, gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line. Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2 shots, shooting 66% in this contest. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
George knocks it down.
And here's a setup at down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Patrick Beverly. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Easy path to the rim.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Beverly into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To George. Picked up by the Nets. Irving. Another chance. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
A lot of contact. No whistle. To Leonard. And the finish. Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting.